Hello everyone, welcome to the online video lecture series for the subject Python application programming. So today we will be learning about the remaining concepts from the chapter 8 from module 3. The chapter's name is lists. So we'll be studying about the list concepts, remaining list concepts in this video. So the first topic here is list operations. So we have two operations in the concept lists from Python. The first one is the concatenation operator and the second one is the repetition operator. The concatenation operator is represented by the plus symbol. The repetition operator is represented by star symbol. So in this example, so here you can see the plus operator concatenates lists. So this is the concatenation operator. So here we have two lists, namely A and B. So A list consists of three items, integer list it is, so it is 1, 2 and 3. So whereas the other list, that is B, consists of again three items, that is 4, 5 and 6. So when we use this concatenation operator like this, so here you can see we have taken another list, that is C. C is equal to A plus B. So here we are using the concatenation operator. So this particular operator concatenates these two lists, that is A and B. So when we print C, that is the C list, so you can see here the two list items being concatenated. So here we have the answer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is the usage of the plus operator or the concatenation operator in lists. So next we move on to the repetition operator, which is represented by star. So here you can see the example for the demonstration of the star, that is the repetition operator. So this repetition operator repeats a list a given number of times. So it just repeats. So how many ever times you represent, so specify that many times it repeats. So here we have a list with one item, that is 0. So we have the repetition operator, that is star, and this number is nothing but the it specifies how many times this particular list item has to be repeated. So here you can see when I execute this statement, so you can see here 0 being repeated 4 times. So because we have specified the number 4. So again you can see another example here. We have a list with 3 items, that is 1, 2, 3. So we want it to repeat thrice. So when we execute this statement, so you can see here 1, 2, 3 repeated thrice. So that is the usage of the star operator or the repetition operator in lists. So next topic is list slices. So you know the slicing concept we had studied earlier in strings. So same way here also we can use the slice concept for lists also. So what does this slice concept do? So if you want to retrieve a part of a list, so then you can use this slicing concept. So we have a big list, so you want to retrieve only a part of that list, so then we can use this slice concept. The slice operator also works on lists. So here we have a list called as T, so which has 6 items, that is A, B, C, D, E, F. So when I represent a slice here for this particular list T, so you can see here the first index and the second index being specified. So the first index starts from the offset value 1, and always you have to remember that the second index will not be printed. So that is 3. So this list slice starts from the offset value 1 and it continues till 2 and 3. And the third item will not be printed. So according to this list, the A has the offset value 0, B has the offset value 1, C has the offset value 2, D has the offset value 3, E has the offset value 4, and F has the offset value 5. So according to this slice, so you can see this slice starts from 1, 2, and 3. So you should remember that the third item will not be printed in this slicing concept. So the output will be B and C. So you can see here the output B and C items being displayed here. So next you have the one more example for the slicing concept. So this time we have omitted the first index. So that means we have not specified the first index. So when you don't specify the first index, the slice begins from the starting of the list. So you can see here the second index is 4, so that means till the third item it will be printed. So here you can see A, B, C, D. The fourth item in the list will not be printed, so that is the second index is 4. So you can see A, B, C, D being displayed. So similarly, if you omit the second index, the list displays the ending of the items. So you can see the starting of the index is 3. So that means from 3 till the end of the list, it will be printed. So here you can see 3, 4, 5 being printed. So that is D, E, and F. So here's what we have got the same output. So this is the concept of slices in lists. So if you omit the first index, the slice starts at the beginning. If you omit the second, the slice goes to the end. So if you omit both, the slice is a copy of the whole list. So this also we have studied in the previous chapter. That is, if you omit both the indexes, so you can see here the whole list being printed. So also you can assign items because lists are mutable. So here we have an example using these slices. You can assign the values for a particular list. So here what we have done, here we have taken the slice that is 1 to 3. The first index is 1. So that means it is from B and till 3. So that means the third item is not included. So only the second item will be included. So 1 and 2. So what we are going to do is we are going to replace these two items with X and Y. So you can reassign the list here. So you can see when we print this particular list, you can see B and C being replaced by X and Y. So you can see A, B, C, D, E, F being replaced by A, X, Y, D, E, F. So that is lists are mutable. So this is an example to demonstrate the mutability of lists. So next is list methods. So we have 3 methods defined for lists in Python programming, that is append, extend, and sort. So Python provides methods that operate on lists. For example, append adds a new element to the end of the list. So here we have an already existing list, that is T is equal to ABC. So now we are going to append a new item, that is D. So what does this append method does is, so it adds this new element, that is D, to the end of this particular list. So it adds D to A, B, and C. So when we print that particular list after appending D, so you can see the output here A, B, C, and D. So that is the concept of append. So next is extend. So extend, it takes a list as an argument and appends all of the elements. So that is the difference between append and extend. What append does is it takes that single element and append it to the end of the list, whereas extend takes the list as an argument and appends all of the elements. So you can see here we have two lists, one is T1 and T2. So T1 has the items A, B, C, whereas T2 list has the items D, E. So when we use this extend, so you can see T1 dot extend T2. So you can see here print T1, A, B, C, D, E will be printed because the items T, D, and E will be appended to A, B, C. So the list T2 will be appended to the list T1. So that is the usage of extend method in lists. And the last method in list is sort. So sort, as the name tells, it arranges the items in the list from low to high. So here in this example, for sort, a demonstration of sort, you can see here the alphabets being jumbled in the particular list called as T. So when I give it as T dot sort and print this particular list, so you can see the items being sorted. That is the usage of sort in lists. So today we have covered the topics, different methods, that is extend, append, sort, the different operators used in list, that is concatenation operator, repetition operator, and also we have studied the concept of slice being used in lists also, and also lists are immutable. So we have demonstrated that example for where lists are immutable. So these are the topics covered today. So rest of the concepts, list concepts, will be covering it in the next video. Thank you.